He's actually from Ferguson, Missouri. So, Steve, what do you think about what the Rams did and how the league is trying to handle it?
Yes, hands up, don't shoot. My condolences out to Mike Brown's family and anybody else's family whose children were taken a little bit earlier than what they expected by, police enforcement. I look at this issue, obviously because it's dear to my heart as far as what goes on in St. Louis because I'm from that area. I went to school not too far from where this incident took place. And I see the situation bigger than just what's going on in Ferguson. Obviously you got a lot of people across the nation that have taken this to hand, that are protesting and kind of going against what the grand jury said that Darren Wilson will not be indicted on any charges. I feel like this was a perfect situation to kind of maybe start a cycle or start a step towards progression for children that are out there that are getting, maybe a little bit, judged or, getting to the point where you can't expect to walk around and not be, harassed sometimes. Obviously, sometimes in our community, especially African American community, we have some issues as far as what we're doing to each other. That kind of lends itself to police to think the same way that they're thinking now. But at the same time, I don't feel like it should be justifiable for somebody to lose their life over a certain situation, especially if they're unarmed. This has happened plenty of times in the last, few years, and it just seems not to be mending itself. And I feel like now is the perfect time to kind of capture that and really start giving the police actual accountability and responsibility and to not kill these children, at least take them, arrest them, let their time be done in a jury, in the court, and see what happens with that. Because for us to just take these lives, it's really affecting the community. It really hurts me just to see what's going on right now. Just because not only is it happening in Ferguson, it's been happening all over the place. Some of the stuff is not being publicized. But for the Rams to kind of come out, and obviously they're a stakeholder in that community. It's happening. They're in home front in St. Louis. And obviously you would want them to do something like that. You want people who have a prominent position in society to make a stand for stuff like this because obviously we as a people, we can do a lot, but we still need help from people who matter. And these are the people who matter. So I feel like for the police to actually come out and be very upset that the guys at the Rams wanted to, showcase their support to, the whole movement that's going on right now, I feel like that is just so off to me because obviously they're a little disappointed that the Rams are doing this because they had some type of inside conversation about the jury decision and the police and kind of lowering the violent protest. Well, this wasn't violent protest. This was a peaceful protest. This is something that's been going on all this week, all of last week, especially right after the decision, and it's going to continue to happen, and we need more people like that to step up and to be supporters for this type of movement because this is not okay. I do not believe this is okay. I am deeply hurting by everything that has actually happened in St. Louis, even to the point that you have some people that are burning crap up. I don't like that you have to burn crap up, but people are just angry right now to the point where they don't even know what they're going to do. And I feel like we still, as a people, have to come together and make some type of change because Black lives do matter, children do matter. Giving somebody their due justice or their due time in a situation is something that we need to really kind of take accountability for. And this situation is something that, like I said, it's a step. And we need people like the Rams. We need some more celebrities like Ty mentioned with LeBron James doing it in the past and some of the Miami Heat fellas with Trayvon Martin. We need those type of people to actually make a stand as well because we want to make sure our voices are being heard, not only in our community, but worldwide. So take that to heed as you see more protests that are going to continue to happen. People are doing walkouts now. It's kind of getting to the point that we're really trying to grab attention to the government, to the police officers, to enforcement. Be peaceful with your protests, but make a stand because this is something that we all believe should be changed.